Tommy threw the damn blue squeaky ball through the air again, wiping the dirt and spit on his khaki shorts. Once more, with an incredible enthusiasm for so early in the morning, his Labrador Retriever ran off after it, chasing it to the edge of the untrimmed, grassy field. As the dog, the one his mom had named Butter, fumbled around, snapping at the elusive ball, Tommy pulled out his phone and started scrolling through his text messages. 8:11 a.m. The brat giving you any problems yet? Butter panted as she rounded Tommy's legs. With a sigh, Tommy reached down and tugged at the ball. Butter held firm, but with some effort, Tommy was able to pull the ball free. He tossed it again, right to the edge of the field. With his left hand, because his right one was coated in puppy slime, Tommy responded. 8:23 a.m. Yeah, but it's fine. We're in the back right now. Butter grabbed the ball, almost toppling over her own feet and into the field, and came sprinting back. As Tommy pried the ball away, he got another message from his mother. 8:24 a.m. Don't stay out too long. Ran into Mr. Anthony this morning. Said he thinks he heard coyotes in the field last night. Mr. Anthony? He was their next-door neighbor. Tommy didn't know him that well, just knew that he was friendly enough, and that his wife had passed away about 2 years ago. Rarely saw him. Hobbled around with a black wood cane whenever he went out to his garden. Long white Santa Claus beard. He didn't know his mom had ever talked to Mr. Anthony. Tommy threw the ball. Butter chased the ball. 8:24 a.m. I'll keep an eye out. Thanks. Looking out to the field, Tommy wondered when the last time they'd seen a coyote was. Months, surely. Before that, maybe years? They weren't common. Plus, it wasn't like they were wolves or anything really threatening. Coyotes were small. Smaller than Butter, surely, and she was still a puppy. Tommy wasn't worried at all. Butter gave Tommy the ball rather easily this time, dropping it on the ground. She nudged it playfully closer with her snout. She let her tongue dangle as she panted. She sat like a good dog. A good, patient dog, waiting for Tommy to play fetch. One more throw? Tommy asked. Butter jumped up, lunging for the ball, leaving muddy footprints all over Tommy's pants. Get down, he ordered bitterly. Go get it. Launching the ball, he realized he overdone it. The ball flew further than before, and it landed about 10 feet inside the field. Shit, he murmured, as Butter took off, diving headfirst into the long grass. She disappeared after the ball. Confident that Butter would not only find the ball, but also return, and hoping to keep his involvement to a minimum, Tommy focused back on his phone. As he scrolled through videos, hoping to find something good to watch, he saw Butter jump out of the field, her head raised confidently. She was carrying something. Good. The last thing Tommy wanted was to get some ticks searching for that damn blue squeaky ball. Without looking at the dog, Tommy lowered his head and told Butter to give it. She seemed to do so willingly, but before Tommy could say, good girl, he realized it didn't feel right. Tommy looked down at the object she had brought him. It wasn't a damn blue squeaky ball. It was a stick. No, not a stick. A cane. A black wood cane. Mr. Anthony? Tommy muttered, kneeling down beside a panting Butter to examine the find. How in the... He noticed the teeth marks before he could finish his sentence, but they weren't Butter's. The entire cane was covered in deep, savage bite marks. Did the coyotes? His thoughts trailed off as Butter started to growl. She faced the field. Tommy looked up, clutching the stick close. Something moved, rustling the long blades of grass. It was heading right for them, racing, sprinting, bounding, and growling. Butter started to bark as the thing broke free from the tall grass. It wasn't much bigger than any coyote, almost more like a bear than anything else. Long black fur fell around its muscular frame. Long talon-like claws raked the ground. Tommy stumbled over Butter, knocking them both to the ground. Whereas Butter was able to quickly recover and bolt towards the house, Tommy was not. Tommy was left, staring down the creature's broad nose, and it slowed to a halt. Almost atop him, the creature took deep, pounding breaths as it seemed to size him up. Tommy, slowly backing off, noticed that the creature held something between its massive jaws. It was Mr. Anthony, lifeless and pale. The creature proceeded to drop the corpse at Tommy's feet, freeing its massive fangs. Tommy was sure they were meant for him. Positive. This was it. This was the end. He cowered and waited for pain and death. Yet it didn't come. The monstrous beast simply panted, with its blood-smeared tongue dangling from its mouth. It sat right behind Mr. Anthony's corpse. Tommy was unsure of what to do, of what it wanted, until it leaned forward and, ever so gently, nudged on the corpse with its oversized snout. It sat there and waited, like a good dog, like a good, patient dog, waiting for Tommy to play fetch.